This is your guy, Mikey with Machinity.com, doing our first Selly review on the BEV concept from RAM, which is Dodge, which is Stellantis. It was a beautiful introduction into the market when you had the Ford Lightning that had just been released in the F-150, and then the Rivian version that has hit the streets strongly and doing pretty well for a smaller upstart brand. The 1500 comes here with a lot of the same features, but a design that really took it to another level, in my opinion, as a game changer. When you look at the Tesla concept, that was a little bit too outlandish for me. This here really did, this what a pickup truck could be in the future. You can see the front and front, the beautiful front ornaments there with RAM. And then look at that design. It's probably one of the sleeker looking designs with the brand new cabin with a wider back end. Looks like a panoramic roof that's heated. Everything you could want in an EV, right? When we run through it. As we continue to talk about it in the LED lights and get excited about this concept, right? And say, man, Stellantis, Dodge, whoever you want to call them. And Ram's going to be the sub brand, by the way, for, I believe, I guess their list of SUVs. You had to say to yourself, this is a new beginning, right? The only thing that was really conquerable from a design standpoint that's actually going to be in production was the Chevys. And Chevy has a couple concepts that are similar to this that'll make their range, and that is the Silverado. The big problem with the EVs, as I mentioned before, as we walk through this, is the charging capabilities. You must have a house because the chargers are too unreliable outside of the Tesla units that you're so used to. And the body design of this car really is going to make you drive it, right? SUVs are meant to be driven. If you forget to kind of do something the night before, as far as charging it, you're probably going to be in trouble for the day. But no range has exclusively been given for this Ram concept. But look at the back end, how the tail splits open. Again, everything was different, and the concept looked real. Looks like it was achievable. The integrated tail lights, lights on the side, just groundbreaking for me for Stellantis and an opportunity. That cab up top is just beautiful. There goes the tailgate, the automatic tailgate. Again, all these things that you would want from a performance, and then performance, I mean performance as far as on a construction crew pickup truck. Inside cabin was luxurious. This interior, for me, everyone hates the tablets. I'm used to it, and I thought this was a great integration. Right, you need that cop mobile for when you're going on construction sites. The seats look like they had space. I mean, Lord, what an entry! What an entry into the SUV market. Now here goes the kicker. After a 3-minute video of me talking about it and everyone taking their time to get excited on this vehicle, okay? All right? Talking about the specs and what it could have been. All right? I want to get there a little bit and talk for 20 more seconds here. You know, redefining segment. They had a full press release on this car. New interior layout, right? Power mid-gate features, mounted jump seats, so many different things. 350 kilowatt with the ability to be charged on an 800 volt DC fast system. So that's as fast as they can get on those chargers. Maybe 300 kilowatts, probably the most you'll get out of one of these Electrify America stations. All right, 4-wheel steering. So many big things with this truck, right? And you go, this is it. Check this out. A month later, okay, Ram EV is introduced. You would think that would be the truck. Guess what? It's not the truck. It's not the truck. Here goes the truck. This is it. They took it from that concept to this truck. I'm not saying there's a big problem. Well, I'm lying to you. I am going to say there's a big problem. Available Q4 in 2024, which means there is time. They go from this that beautiful concept, the game changer, to this. And I guess that's why they call it concepts. But the excitement of it was ridiculous. I'm not saying this is a bad looking truck, right? The Ram is a Ram. It's been a good looking truck for years in the segment. But to have the opportunity to implement something new and great, especially in the EV era, you would think you would take advantage of. The interior on this is pretty standard, not the flip screen that we used to, but it does have some features. Yep. Again, going through the pictures. I mean, how do you go? How do you let yourself down to go from this to that? I mean, I bet it has the same charging capabilities. There's no doubt about that, right? When you look at the EV realm with the RAM Rev, and that's the website for it, right? It's gonna probably have the same darn features. I just want to try to get us there, see if there's any specifications. But it is kind of sad to see this come into light after their grand beginning. It was such a grand beginning for RAM, and then to have this come out as your protocol, as your next truck. Look, how dare they? Why would they do this? Now look at this. Discover the concept and discover the new one. Discover the concept and then discover the new one. I know production capabilities really make it tough, right? The Revolution concept versus the RAM EV. But this is a big disappointment in my eyes, especially when you're building in 2024. There was an opportunity to change out your facilities, the manufacturing, and start to bolt on the new product, especially with the Charger, the Banshee concept that was coming out. So that said, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts below. Biggest disappointment from Stellantis Dodge? Was it the concept not being released, or are you okay with the latest iteration of the EV truck, which kind of matches the Lightning, but is definitely going to put Chevy, I think, on top of the design aspect of the pickup SUVs? I'm going to let it go, and really not an SUV, just a pickup. I'm going to let it go here. Sign off. Sign up for Machini.com. We're gone.